Liars have feelings too. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most heartbreaking Pretty Little Liars moments.
Oh my god. Bethany, what did you do? What did I do? You pushed her.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at those times Pretty Little Liars tore audiences' hearts into dozens of tiny pieces. Please note, a spoiler warning is now in effect.
Look, we want to help you, but you need to tell us what happened that night. Then you need to come here, and you need to hurry.
Number 10. Hanna and Caleb break up. Caleb is one of Pretty Little Liars' 4 main pairings, and the show tries every trick in the book to break the couple apart.
If I don't go, I'll lose my job.
Do you know how many times I've heard that? You said that on my birthday, on your birthday, on New Year's Eve.
Hanna and Caleb call it quits 4 separate times, but the last one hurt the most. While the other breakups were a byproduct of all the crap that goes down in Rosewood, Caleb's season 6 split was a result of the couple drifting apart over a 5-year period.
Hanna, your life is on a loop. I'm barely a part of it.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to say no to your boss and come with me to Europe like we've been planning for the last 3 months.
With Hanna's profession necessitating a lot of traveling, the fashion designer struggled to find time for Caleb, who grew sick and tired of playing second fiddle to a job.
If you go, I'm not gonna be here when you get back.
What do you mean?
I'm leaving today.
Number 9. Charlotte's backstory.
Don't be so dramatic, Allie.
Cece?
Charlotte may be a mentally unstable sociopath who manipulates the liars like dolls in a playhouse, but the character's backstory genuinely tugs at the heartstrings.
What's wrong with you?
Foreshadowed in a number of short videos, Charlotte was born as Charles, a young boy who transitioned into a transgender girl.
I love you, Charlie. And I always will.
I love you more, Mommy.
Unfortunately, Charles's gender identity proved to be a sticking point for the kid's adoptive father, who misread an act of kindness as an attempt to hurt Alison and institutionalized Charlotte in a psychiatric hospital. Punished for trying to be herself, Charlotte barely had a fighting chance.
You never visited me. Not even once.
Number 8. Liars arrested as A's accomplices. Season 5's second half sees Alison standing trial for Mona and Bethany Young's murders, while the liars attempt to prove the girl's innocence.
In the case of the Commonwealth versus Alison De Laurentiis, we, the jury, find the defendant guilty of murder in the first degree.
Due to Alison's vindictive and cruel nature, particularly whenever Mona happens to be involved, the jury finds Allie guilty of murder in the first degree. As the icing on the cake, the verdict prompts Tanner to arrest Spencer, Emily, and Aria as accomplices. With most of the liars in tears and behind bars, it truly seems like A has won the game. Number 7. Emily and Paige break up.
Please hear me out.
I can't hear any more excuses.
I don't have any.
The show literally has liars in the title, so trust issues are going to be a factor. Right from the start, these two girls clearly have feelings for each other, but Paige's reluctance to come out of the closet puts the brakes on any potential romance.
I didn't just do it because I care about what happens to you. I did it because I don't care about what happens to Alison.
You're still so angry at her. You let somebody kill her?
Eventually, the stars align and Paley is born. But Alison's return puts a strain on Paige and Emily's relationship. Along with being Emily's first love, Alison bullied Paige, who finally takes revenge by informing the cops about Allie's whereabouts.
Please forgive me.
I do forgive you. But I don't think I could ever trust you again.
No longer able to trust Paige, Emily says goodbye.
Goodbye.
Number 6. Caleb begs Spencer for a second chance.
If I have to break open a window just to make sure you're okay, I swear to God,
No, I'm here.
What is a teen drama without a love triangle? During those brief moments when A is not the focus, Pretty Little Liars tends to revolve around couples getting together, breaking up, or making up.
Look, I'm an idiot, okay? Everything came out wrong earlier. What happened with Hanna, it was like this wound that I had worked so hard to heal.
Okay, Caleb,
It
I
was
really
ripped open
can't
again,
hear
and
this right now.
It was
Please.
confusing.
After Caleb comes clean about still being hung up on Hanna, Spencer questions whether their relationship has a future. In an attempt to put things right, Caleb goes to Spencer's house to deliver an incredibly moving declaration of love.
And I couldn't stop staring at that little cleft in your chin. Thinking about how I wanted to trace it with my finger and kiss you.
Unbeknownst to Caleb, at that very moment, Hanna happened to be staying at Spencer's place. By the end, there was not a dry eye in sight.
Can you please just open the door so we can talk?
Number 5. Emily comes out. The liars are pros at keeping secrets, but certain truths are too significant to hide.
I'm afraid of you and Mom.
Why are you afraid of us?
Because I'm not who you think I am.
Pretty Little Liars handles Emily's sexual awakening in a sensitive and realistic manner, as the teenager gradually realizes this is more than just an experimental phase.
I'm gay. I'm gay.
Tired of pretending to be someone else, Emily comes out to her father in a scene that is simultaneously cathartic and nail-bitingly intense. Emily's mother reacts rather poorly to the news, but both adults eventually came around to accept the high school student's sexuality.
How are we gonna fix this?
Fix it. This is not like buying her braces. This is who she is.
Number 4. Aria learns about Ezra's book.
I know what you saw back there, and I can explain it.
From the pilot to the finale, Aria and Ezra's turbulent relationship lasts the distance, but one moment threatened to derail everything. In a single episode, Aria learns that Ezra is a liar, a true mystery writer, and may potentially be A.
I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear it. I just want to get off.
Aria, please just listen to me.
Nothing you say will change anything. I don't even know who you are.
Aria discovers a manuscript Ezra has been writing about Alison's supposed murder, containing details about Aria and the other liars.
Did you know who I was when we met?
Yes, I did. I knew who all of you were. And that's why I applied to teach at Rosewood.
Ezra's explanation only makes things worse, leading to a harrowing scene where a devastated Aria breaks up with Ezra. Just in case Lucy Hale's brilliant acting failed to sell the moment, the breakup happens on a ski lift.
When I think about how I defended you to my family and my friends, and the whole time you were using me.
Number 3. Alison is buried alive by her own mother.
I went home thinking I won. I silenced A.
Manipulative and resentful, this teenage bully is not always the most likable person in Rosewood, but a near-death experience tends to change one's personality. Initially assumed to have been murdered, Alison resurrects from the dead to reveal what truly happened that night. After returning home, Alison was attacked and seemingly killed by an unknown assailant. Rather than run to the cops, Alison's mother elected to protect the would-be murderer by burying the corpse. Temporarily paralyzed due to the attack, Alison could only watch as Jessica covered up the crime.
She thought I was dead. I was trying to tell her I was alive. I was screaming. God, can't you see me? Can't you see me breathing? Look at me.
Number 2. Spencer finds out Toby is part of the A-Team.
Is this what you're looking for?
During season 3, Pretty Little Liars exposes Toby as the new A, a revelation that shocks nobody more than Spencer. On the relationship's 1-year anniversary, Spencer confronts and smacks the hell out of Toby, but the real gut punch occurs after the couple officially split.
Spencer. How long have you known?
Desperate for some closure, Spencer storms Toby's door and demands answers, before ultimately breaking down into a sobbing mess.
Will you just tell me that what I saw tonight wasn't real?
Adding insult to injury, the only person inside Toby's place is the amused Mona, who gleefully eats the couple's anniversary dinner while Spencer cries in the background. Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
I thought we felt the same way about each other.
Look, I found a way to survive my secrets, but everybody that I care about gets hurt. And you deserve to be with somebody who can be honest with you, so I'm sorry.
We're gonna talk on the phone, and I'll be back. She'll be back before you know it.
I loved her as more than a friend. I just never had the chance to tell her in the right way.
How do you keep going when the worst thing has happened? What do you have to change inside to survive?
I'm sorry I upset you, but if you let me out, I promise I'll be a good ally. The best you'll ever find. Just give me a chance and you'll see. No, don't go. Don't go, please. Charles? No, please don't leave me here!
Number 1. Maya's body is found. Pretty Little Liars seldom hesitates to axe or revive a character, but there was no coming back from one specific death. Declared missing a few episodes prior, Maya's history with drug addiction suggested the girl had simply run away. Unfortunately, that was not the case.
They found a body. They think it's Maya.
Out of nowhere, the Liars learn that the police have found Maya's dead body, and the cast's distressed reactions are absolutely heartbreaking. Along with supplying one of the show's best twists, Maya's death served as a reminder that A was not the only person worth fearing. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.